Hello. So, it's been a while since I've done these kind of like vlog updates. I did say I was going to mix it up a bit, but I haven't even done just anything. And I know why. And it is interesting because it's something I've learned about myself whilst doing these is, say for example, for example, I said I wanted to do some Spyro modding, and I was really trying to do it, but then I just got stuck, and I was like, I'm done. I don't want to. To be honest, I still want to do it. To be honest, but it's just still hard. And when I last looked, there wasn't any like video stuff about it, and I think I remember the last time I said I wanted to do more ZBrush stuff. I did end up buying it. I made one model and I haven't really used it since, and I think that was give or take 2 months ago. So I've noticed like I prepare myself and I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna do all this stuff because I think I said I wanted to learn a new instrument this year as well. And that's, I think with the whole kind of how the world is right now with COVID, it's getting better, or so we say it's getting better, but it's still, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, so I'm holding off on that as well. So I just wanted to just kind of step back from it and just actually try and stick with something, you know, and then I'll see if I can kind of continue that like long term. And right now, I think the one thing which I'm really enjoying right now, that's kind of like 2D animation, but it's not like your traditional 2D animation. It kind of deals with more kind of like vector kind of stuff. Because in the past I used to use something called, well, I used a video editing software to animate, and I used HitFilm Pro to animate. I think I animated like 2 or 3 things, and then I kind of stopped it. What was it, 4 or 5 things? Probably was around about 5 things. And I was thinking to myself, there's got to be like an application out there somewhere which will just make it easier. And I looked into it kind of recently, probably about a month or so ago, I discovered something called Moho. Well, Moho Pro, it's like a little animation, a little suite, and I absolutely adore it. And with the timing and everything, it kind of was really kind of funny, and I think I found something which I really love to do, and which brings me to another point which I will announce a few other things that we're going to be announcing. But long story short, I thought to myself with these animations, I was like, I could do something with these animations, but what can I do? And there's 2 things I can do which I could provide in terms of just a thing I can provide. And one of the things I'm doing right now, I guess they're commissions, so if you want to commission me, I'm right. I am, well, yeah, I'm here. So if you want any like kind of like idle animation stuff of your favorite characters, you know. But I'm also offering something else which is connected to something else I'm going to be announcing probably at the end of the video, and that is I like to make animated wallpapers by doing what I'm doing, which is animating characters, but just have it as a wallpaper. So there we go. But because of this, it's kind of taken a hit with me streaming on Twitch. I've noticed that I was streaming a lot less, and it's not because I don't want to stream, because I do, but I've noticed I'm just doing a lot more art. Like the funny thing is with this animation stuff is that I'm so creatively charged to doing it, which I'm streaming less. But I think one of my last streams was me just animating. It wasn't my last stream. I think my last stream was Psychonauts, but I think the stream after that was actually animating. I was like, I just want to animate, but I want to stream at the same time, so I was just like, I'll just do it together. Not only that, the animation does take, even though it's like pretty simple on the surface, it does take a lot of time, and because I'm still kind of relatively new to it, it's you know, it does take some time. And again, I'm still learning everything, and I'm just scratching the surface of what I can achieve in that application. Like, I've got ideas I want to kind of like try and execute, but I feel like I need to learn the tools more. And again, this Moho is just a brilliant software, and I'm so glad I found it. So so that's one part. Like, just overall, that's why I haven't been keeping up with you guys, at least in this kind of format. Obviously I keep up with you guys if you're in the Discord. By the way, the Discord links is in the description. I do keep up with people in the Discord, and I normally tell you what's going on, or if I do something, I normally let you guys know. But if you exclusively watch me on here, you're probably thinking, where is he? Obviously I still make music, kind of. That being said, I haven't done it for a while. The last thing I did was a remix of an Escape track. More accurately, it was a remix of Jake's Challenge, or Stadium Attack, from Escape 1. So I'll put that in the description as well, I guess. Again, like, everything that I speak of is more than likely if you want to know more about it. Again, with the music remix, or what I'm been doing, or everything else I'm going to be announcing is going to be in the description. And you can tell I'm out of practice because I'm going back on myself, and that's really unprofessional. Plus, also, I don't want to edit this afterwards because I'm lazy. Which also brings me on to, I guess, something really cool happened. And now I think this was about 2 months ago-ish. But PlayStation UK themselves reached out to me to create some promotional Ratchet & Clank fan arts to help promote Rift Apart. What? It's mad. And that's also connected to, actually I'll do it now. That's actually a perfect time to do it now, because I did do like an unboxing video, and I was in the process of editing it, but I got bored and I was like, I don't want to edit this anymore. But if I show this now, I guess I gotta like make sure I gotta, so thank you Insomniac Games and PlayStation UK for sending me this. I did say all this when I was doing the unboxing, but again, I was editing it, I was bored editing. I was like, bruh, this is boring, just listening to myself, and I don't know how you guys can listen to me, to be honest. So this is what they got me. It's like a little kind of cube, but it's got lots of goodies inside. I'm not going to show you all of it, because if I ever do release the video, you can see most of it anyway. So let's just try and find something that's really cool. Just tip the iceberg. Nah, there's something cooler in here. Let's gotta find it, that's all. Okay, so these are probably not the coolest things, but say for example, here's some little pins and stuff that you can just, put in your gear and stuff like that. It's like really cool, and I can't believe that they got in contact with me just to make some fan art. And they sent me this, and it was so cool. I was like, yo. And they promoted it on their Twitter and Instagram, and I think Facebook as well. And they did reach out to 2 other people as well. And I did find one of them randomly on the internet as well. And I was like, yo, okay. And yeah, all of the art was pretty cool. And it was just a really nice surprise. And I think at the time when they contacted me, I kind of really needed it, because I just try not to get too personal about it. At the time, like, this work was just getting like really hectic again. I think the management's kind of changing a bit and how they run things where I work, and it was just really stressful. And I was like, bruh. And obviously I'm putting all this effort into everything that I do, especially my art stuff, and I'm like, nothing's happening. Like, I must be doing something wrong. And then just PlayStation UK just got in contact with me, and yeah, lovely lady. We even had like a chat on the phone, and she was just asked like if you got any questions about the fan art and what to include or not. And it was just a really nice experience, and it just lifted my mood like immensely. I was like, wow. So that's something that happened. And I did make an unboxing video of it, but I just can't be bothered to edit it. Like right now, when I finish this video, I'm probably not going to edit it. Probably edit it maybe slightly, but other than that, I just literally use OBS, just talking it, and I'm done. It's easy. I don't have to do anything else. And I know it's lazy, but I could be doing something else. And the reason why I don't do editing is because I'm like, oh, I could do something else, and that's the reason why I don't do it. Or at least that's my excuse. But talking about just getting out there and just working hard on my projects, I've also got a new website up as well. It's nothing major, or if it's nothing big, and it's still like, it's like TeckGeck.com, where it's going to be like a thing I just work on every so often, and it'll probably never be done properly, but I just wanted to create a website which would, it's more like professional than TeckGeck.com. Like, I think with TeckGeck.com, it's my very first website, and it's all over the place. It's messy because I've got so much stuff on there. But with this website, which I have right now, the new one, it's kind of, it literally all it does is just redirect you back to TeckGeck.com. I can't even say my own name, that's cool. And just kind of shows you what I want you to see from that website. So again, it's just more of a redirectory place, and it just redirects you to like my more professional work, because TeckGeck.com literally links back to literally everything where I'm at online, whereas just my other one, it just it's kind of more focused. And again, I will put that in the description. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've got to talk about before I talk about the last thing. No? Okay, so just to top it all off, I am announcing, well, again, if you're already in the Discord, I've already ruined it already because of the bot appearing in there, but I am announcing a Patreon. And you're probably thinking, oh, why though? And I'll tell you why. So remember when I told you that I was making websites? This is not websites, sorry. Whoops. I was making wallpapers. It begins with a W. So, like animated wallpapers. So the Patreon is literally there to give you the files for the wallpapers themselves. But that being said, the wallpapers, you can get them for free. You don't have to go into Patreon at all. I'm still offering them for free. And the only downside with the free versions is that they have a watermark on them, and you can't download the files. So being a Patreon, you get the files, and you can just use the wallpapers, not just for wallpapers, but you can also use them for just anything that you want. So for example, if you stream, you can use it as like a stream background. It looks pretty snazzy. Ironically, the stream setup that I have right now for my Twitch channel, ironically kind of uses one of these wallpapers, so you can just have them there as your, just background elements for your streams, or if you do video editing or whatever, it's just a nice little just element to have. And I think that's it. But the really cool thing about the Patreon and with TeckGeck.com is that they're going to be working together. So you can't actually access the Patreon. You can actually access the Patreon content on TeckGeck.com, but you have to be a part of the subscription to do it. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I forgot to explain some things. This is me from the future, just explaining that the wallpapers themselves, the animated ones, are hosted on Wallpaper Engine on Steam. So both the free and the Patreon stuff are both hosted on Wallpaper Engine. But to access the watermark-free ones, you still will have to go through Patreon to get to them. But once you purchase them on Patreon, there's links for you to go to like have the wallpapers. But also as well, with the celebration of the Patreon, I am offering the watermark-free wallpapers completely free of charge for a week. So it's the 31st right now, I believe. So on the 7th of August, you've got time to just literally download all of my wallpapers so far, both the animated ones and non-animated. I don't think I explained that there was 2 separate ones as well. And then when the 7th comes, I'll just lock it back up, and then you have to be a patron to gain access to the files. So yeah, back to the video. So yeah, so again, just to recap, I do want to try and do more of these videos again, but I think I'm going to slow them down just because I'm a super scatterbrained, and I want to see if I can kind of get comfortable with something before I say that I'm doing it. Because again, the Spyro modding, which died pretty quickly, the ZBrush stuff, which I brought a whole application for, I made one model. I haven't used it again. I do want to go back into ZBrush again, and yeah, let's, we'll see if I can actually stick to something. But in terms of the streams as well, if you watch my streams on Twitch, I might try and stream more creative stuff instead. Not because I don't want to play games, it's just, again, like right now, I just want to make so many things. It's so cool. I think I found something where I'm just really like, oh, I can do this. This is cool. I can do so much stuff with this now. So we'll have to see, won't we? But again, yeah, just thank you Insomniac Games and PlayStation UK for sending me this pretty cool merch. And again, I will have to just publish the old video, but I might publish it in its like in its edited state at the moment, because again, I have started to edit it, but then I just got bored. I was like, oh. But yeah, I think I'm done. Sorry if this video was a bit disjointed in terms of me just, trying to catch up with all the stuff that I've done. But yeah, hopefully, again, you guys, whoa dear, hopefully you guys are doing alright wherever you are, whether it's day or night, don't know what that was. Hopefully you'll have a great day, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one of these, whenever that is. So bye bye.